Hello, so this is October 14, 2021. Now, something I want you to watch, I kept this piece. This is going to turn into a restart. So, all the trucks start, this is Spec slash, there's a crash there, they bundle up. That's my red truck, I jump over, green just goes, takes me out, and then there's just a big giant pylon. So, had this started mid-race, nothing would have happened. We just would have continued on, but because it happened right at the start, I mean, this is turn 2. They're restarting the race. So this is something that you can expect if you've never raced before, or even if you just started racing. There is a possibility to restart if most of the vehicles find themselves in a pileup. So here we go. We're lining everything up. We're about to start. Now, this one here, if you've watched the other videos of this Halloween series, they've been filmed from a different angle, using a GoPro that I've been wearing. But this one I decided to go with a closer view. So this is my wife that is filming, just so you can see some of the jumps and some of the little things that are going to happen here in this particular area of the track. So you are going to see the race, but mainly you're just going to see what occurs. Now, for some reason, I have to go through and clean my motor. Some of our motors are way too slow, they're not making the jumps, but you're going to be able to tell who goes thoroughly and cleans a motor, and that's maybe for another video. But here we go, taking the turns. Now that truck right there with the white tape on there, that last one, that's also my truck. Lent it to a friend, so friend is just starting, so keep that one in mind. He's stuck. There's a reason why. There's something that's going to happen with that lender. That's my lender truck. You will see. Here we go. So this feature here on the left side that you generally see, that's the tabletop. So if somebody ever yells tabletop, they're talking about that part right there, where my red truck just went on top. Now, one of the things that you have probably seen with my truck is this turn where the yellow truck just went through. I take that really, really wide, and I do that on purpose with the slash. So this turn right here where you just saw that truck, you're going to see me go through it shortly. Or not, sorry, I'm nowhere close. I'm not even in the same county. But the silver truck, that turn, I have to take it really wide because my truck just simply doesn't have the power. It used to 2 races ago, and now it's really dirty. So I pretty much have to line up, stop, and go. And that's how I can make those 2 doubles. If not, then I have to go single every time, and I just lose a little bit of time going single every time over those jumps. But it's better than risking crashing. You lose a lot more time if you crash. Make this one. I'm on the tabletop. Here I come around, and try not to clip that, so you go really wide, point, and make it. So I sacrifice a little time on purpose on that turn just to make those 2 doubles. There's going to be a time where I'm not going to make the doubles, and you're going to see what happens. And there's a time where I'm also going to make the single. So if you're starting to race, don't try to make your vehicle fly over. I mean, these things are heavy and they don't have much traction. 12-turn motor is fine, but if you consider the lack of power with the little traction, it's a really bad combination. So sometimes you're going to have to choose to go for a single instead of hitting the peak of the next jump. Because if you hit that peak, see that right there, just like that truck, a few things can happen. One, you can get stuck just like that white truck did. I just realized he cut the track. Or it'll flip your truck over. So here I went single because I knew I wasn't going to make the jump. So that's my red truck again. There, made it. And those are things you have to consider when you're racing. Now here I started in the penultimate position. I believe I started 5th. believe there's 6 of us. But I'm going to end up in 4th, which isn't bad considering a few mistakes on the part of the track you cannot see. Oh, and this is why I like lending my own trucks. Boom! The lender just hit me. So that happens too, right? Alright, driver of my lender, if you're watching this, I hope you stay in it because it's fun. But here we go. The race is almost over. Everybody's going to end up doing an extra lap just for fun. And on the extra lap toward the end, you're going to see that I'm trying to go for a double later on, right here, and I'm just going to blow it. But it's alright. Stuff like this happens. I hope you're enjoying this video. If you do, please like. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, and please comment below. Now, Spec Slash, again, really fun class. It's more like Demolition Derby, half the time. It's like Demolition Derby. So keep that in mind when it comes to these. Here I go. I think this is where I... Nope. Single, did that right. So it's later on. Now, the nice thing is you can use any body that you want. Just keep in mind, I'm using a Raptor body by JConcepts. It's heavier than the stock Slash. This JConcepts body is about 260 grams. A stock Slash body is probably about 180 grams. The only reason why I used it is because it has my colors. That's the only reason why. That's probably why I'm not making the jumps. Body's too heavy. It's my driving, let's face it. Alright, here we go. Once in a while you will traction roll, as you can see. And, see, it's silver, black and silver. Again, didn't make the jumps. Just take an account of how much time he lost by doing that. But here we go. I'm just waiting for my jump, the one I blow, which is coming up, I believe. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. There it is.
What? Oh, my hand! My tongue! My rod!